everybody, this is FashionPrincessJ. Welcome to my channel. This video is gonna be a quick talk relating type of video to you guys because I haven't done this in a long time, since last year. And last year seemed like a long way, but I like saying that to people because they're like, okay, last year was just like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So anyway, I just wanted to, lay things out on the table with you guys about dreadlocks. Now, a lot of people, they get scared. Let me put it like that. Let me begin with that. People get scared to do a lot of things, new things, things that they aren't familiar with, and things that they have to test the waters with. And dreadlocks is one of them, especially with women. Us women, we're thinking that dreadlocks is like really for men, or it's just something that's not really beautiful in a sense, like especially when you first starting your hair and you're not in that stage where you're feeling lovely and you have your long flowy hair and things like that when it comes to dreadlocks in the beginning. And I just want to come on here on YouTube and just express myself about this and just put a hamper and kill all these myths and all these things that are preventing people from starting their dreadlocks. So here we go. Let me tell you, it's gonna be hard. No one said it's gonna be easy. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy at all, but to get to this and even more, and long locks, luscious locks, you have to go through some crap. And what I mean by that is you got to go through some ugly stages. It is what it is. People call it that. I call it a beautiful stage, a blossom stage, because the beginning is where everything begins to form, and it's a stage too where you can do almost anything with your hair. Not everything, but almost anything, and a whole bunch of hairstyles you can do when you start your locks. And that's the beauty about the beginning stages. Now when you start, everybody wants to get to this. This took me 9 years, y'all. 9 years. And it's not easy. What I did in the beginning, and I still do now because I have a goal, I want to keep growing my hair if I can down to my ankles. If I get tired of that length, I'll cut it a little bit shorter, but I'm not getting rid of locks. So I had an inspiration. What I did is printed pictures or saved pictures to my phone or my computer of people with long dreadlocks, as my inspiration. That's where I want to be, you know what I mean? So I don't give up. There's times where you're just like, I'm gonna chop all of this off and just do my own thing. No, have these pictures around in your bedroom, on the wall, on your phone, on your computer, print it out, stick them where you go to every day, a place where you go to every day, so it's a reminder to you, this is what I want, this is what I want to achieve. And look, it took me 9 years to achieve this, but I'm the most happiest person in the world when it comes to my hair. I've never been more happy. Other times when I used to perm my hair, straighten my hair, I'll do all kinds of crap to my hair, I was never happy. And my hair, I grew it to a really decent length, when I had straight hair. It was right here, before it started breaking and things like that. And I had healthy hair, but I was never truly, happy and satisfied with that. And when I saw, I actually saw sister locks and fell in love with sister locks, and that's what I started with, until I realized it's okay to change your mind in the middle of it, that sister locks wasn't for me, and I decided to combine all my locks, and this is what I have today. And I've been loving it. I wouldn't trade it for the world, and let me tell you, The beginning stage, you're gonna feel like, you know, I want my hair to look like this and it's not growing fast enough. Give your hair a chance. That's my message for you guys today. Give your hair a chance. You know, let it blossom into this. Let it grow into this. There's gonna be some maintenance, and it's not a lot of maintenance as much as when you do loose natural hair and stuff like that. There's a whole lot of maintenance with that, and if you like to deal with that, go ahead. That's one of the reasons why I decided to lock my hair too, just to let you know. I didn't want to deal with all the maintenance stuff. I was like, you know, I just want something I can twist, wake up, go to bed, wake up, and call it a day. You know, that's it. And for those, especially, you know, you're a stay-at-home mom, or a mother, whatever, working mom, you know, you have 2 jobs, whatever, you're a very busy person, you travel a lot, whatever the case may be, this is a hairstyle that's really convenient for you. You can, and I'm not talking about this particular hairstyle, you know, I'm just saying dreadlocks is very convenient for you because you can just get up and go, you know, just, you know, probably brush your edges a little bit. You know, if your hair is long enough, put it in a nice ponytail or bun, and you can go and call it a day. And that's what I love about this. I absolutely love this, and I'm not turning back. And I just wanted to encourage a lot of people who are scared, especially, you know, this is a step that they want to take and they've been getting it a lot lately. Especially if you've been getting a lot for a long time, you've been getting this, it's time. Go ahead for it, test the waters. You will not regret it if you just stick with it, you know. I've heard of so many people, and I know people who, like, they started and they reached to this point and they decided they just want to cut it, they want to change or whatever, and next thing you know, 2 or 3 years later, they're like, you know what, I'm gonna start my locks again. And this time they're, you know, fervent with it. They're like sticking with it now, and they're so happy that they've done that. You know, some people want to do that, and if you want to do that, that's fine. You know, hair is hair grows back. But I'm trying to say to you, and this goes for the gentlemen out there too, all the men, you know, who are thinking about this and not quite sure. Maybe it's a job, you don't know if your job will accept it, blah blah blah, understandable. But if there's nothing else, you know, that is life-threatening or anything like that, that's preventing you, there's nothing else, then why be scared? Why sit back, you know? Just go for it. This is, I'm like taking 8-9 minutes to tell you guys to go for it. And I'm going to dab a little bit into my story. I'm sorry for this being a long video, but I just got it to encourage somebody, because there's so many people that come up to me and they're like, I love your hair, but I don't have the patience and the time and all that you need to get it to that. You know, I've been wanting that so bad, but stick to it, at least to start with. I started with like 1.5 inches. So it was like itty bitty, you know, but I didn't have that awkward stage because I started with sister locks. So just to FYI, put that out there for you guys. Sister locks are the most beautiful locks ever when you start it. It's amazing. It's like, I got so much compliments, guys, even men complimenting me on my hair. I got compliments from all the races, you know, meaning it wasn't just black people, white, you know, everybody complimenting me on my hair. It was looking so good. I loved it at that short stage. I can put up pictures for you guys on my Instagram, so follow me on my Instagram. I'll have the link below right here. So yeah, follow me on my Instagram, and I'll put up a picture of how my hair looked at that short awkward stage. So, you know, let me know what you think about it. Like it. You know, there's many different ways you can start. You can start with interlocking method. You can start with palm roll. You can start with just free form. Just let your hair grow organically. Just let it grow. Anything you want, you could do, you know, but you got to stick to it. If you want to reach to this length, you know, it's just growing fast like crazy. I just turned around like, whoa, when did my hair get this long? And it's getting even longer. It's way past my waist. I remember when it got to bra strap length, and I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, I got long hair, you know. Finally, I've had long hair, you know, before, when I was in middle school, straight hair, you know, to here. That's the longest I've ever had my hair. But that trumped it. This trumped that, you know. Now I have, and it's natural. It's all me, you know. People look at me and they're like amazed by my hair. I see a lot of people every time I go out stealing peeks at my hair. You know, it's great to know that and see that, because then I know that people are interested in dreadlocks and they love that. And it's just sad that our community is so scared, you know, to just dive into it and just reap the benefits of it. So yeah, I'm not gonna blab any longer. I just wanted to just squash any of these myths. Dreadlocks is dirty, stinky, ugly. Does this look ugly to you? And it's sure as hell not dirty. It's not dirty. This is clean and it smells good. It smells good. Smells like flowers. Let me tell you that. And you can make it smell like whatever you want to, you know, Egyptian musk, whatever. So anyways, I'm blabbing on and on. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you like it, thumbs up. Click the thumbs up button, yo. Yes, please. Yeah, you. Click the thumbs up button and do subscribe. To all the new watchers, subscribe. Leave a comment in the comments section below. You know, let me know you're a new subby. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook and like my page. Go to my Instagram. I'll be posting on that. So, you know, follow me on Instagram. Twitter, I'm trying to get up on my Twitter game. So forgive me, y'all, those who've been following me on Twitter. I'll be back on, and that's a place where I'll be answering a lot of questions. So if you do have any questions or concerns, you know, Twitter, that's the place. You know, tweet me, let me know. All the information is below in the description box. So yeah, this is the new year. This is the new me. You know, I'm a little different today. Just gonna let you guys know. And I just want to show forth to everyone that, you know, Fashion Princess J is back, and you know, look out for a lot of my videos coming soon. So anyways, love you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.